Manipur on the weekend as the government's free movement initiative faced its first major test. What was meant to be a step forward to restoring normalcy has instead triggered violent clashes, stone pelting, and even fatalities. Taking to platform X, Manipur police in fact wrote, and I quote, due to heavy pelting of stones, use of catapults, and random firing by the armed miscreants from amongst the protesters, 27 number of security forces personnel suffered injuries, including 2 SF personnel who are critically injured. Security forces showed tremendous restraint while trying to control the unruly and violent mob and used minimum force to control and counter the antisocial elements, including the firing by armed miscreants from among the protesters during the skirmish. 16 protesters were reportedly injured and one protester succumbed to the injury. 2 vehicles of the security forces were also burnt by the protesters. On day first of the initiative, a group tried to block the movement of a bus carrying Meitei passengers through the Kuki dominated Kangpokpi district, leading to confrontations with security forces. In the ensuing violence, one protester was killed, several, including security personnel, were injured, and multiple vehicles were in fact torched. Conflict highlights the deep mistrust and unresolved tensions in the state, with community groups taking opposing stands on the policy itself. So, was this an inevitable fallout or a failure in execution? What does this mean for peace efforts in the very region? Free Movement Initiative was meant to bridge divides, but the violence in Kangpokpi raises some serious questions on that. Can peace be enforced, or does the government need to rethink its approach? The road ahead remains uncertain at this point. Meanwhile, according to an official notification, SP of Manipur's Kangpokpi district has instructed police personnel not to give in to monetary demands from illegal organizations. The notice issued by Kangpokpi SP Manoj Prabhakar stated, and I quote, it has been reported that a few illegal organizations are demanding money from the police personnel in Kangpokpi. It is hereby instructed to the ranks and file of Kangpokpi District Police to abstain from yielding to these very demands.
It was the first day, and there were two buses. One was going towards Sanapati via Kangpokpi, the other was going via from Imphal to Bishnupur and then to Churachandpur. That bus reached safe at Churachandpur and returned, but the one which went to Kangpokpi and Sanapati, in fact, the cookies they had earlier planned, and most of the ladies, Kuki ladies, they come to the but come they came on the road, and in fact, they started pelting stones, and few of the miscreants they joined and fired at security forces. This shows that a militant group they do not want peace in this state. And in fact, it's the first day when Amit Shah declared that yes, on 8th we will be starting free movement of Meiteis and Kukis and Nagas and Kongals and whatnot, wherever they want to go. But on the axis of Dimapur, it failed. It failed very miserably, and I can well tell you that today again, all the Kotu groups and Kuki Jochin groups, they have declared that indefinite strike will continue on Dimapur Road, Kangpokpi Road, and Jiribam Road, and also Churachandpur Road, and also in Tignopal and More and Chandel Road. They are blocking it today indefinitely. This shows that a group they do not want. They are vehemently protesting for union separate UT and separate administration, which Mr. Amit Shah yesterday, our Home Minister, he has categorically denied that he will not agree for any separate administration for cookies in that area. But I can well tell you, the peace will come slow, and whatever it has happened yesterday, it has happened. The buses must run. We have to open this Jeribam route and the More route, Churachandpur route, and also for Dimapur road. There is no doubt about that, and we should continue with army protection, with paramilitary photo protection, and those who are involved, they must be apprehended. And just see, a lot of weapons were also recovered yesterday at Sekmai. So now counter-insurgency operations has continued very vigorously, and I'm very sure all the security forces they will do their best You see, I salute to those security forces yesterday at Kangpokpi and Torbung, where they showed a lot of restraint. They were fired at and their vehicles were burnt, but yet they didn't open fire more. And it's just one casualty was there. Of course, a lot of security forces they were injured. It is fine, but we have to see that peace will come slow.